Welcome back to Made in Northern New York. Tonight we've been checking in with Northern New Yorkers all over the world. England, Italy, Mexico, and now we go even farther to Japan. Joining me now is a Claytonite living in Japan, Julian Grabowski. Great to see you. How you holding up over there in Japan?
Well, it's good to see you too. Well, we're doing all right so far, but it's been an interesting few months so far.
Now, how long have you been on a lockdown there in Japan or practicing social distancing? And then how long has it been mandated by the government?
Well, in terms of lockdown, there hasn't really been any official kind of government mandated lockdown, to be honest. We've been doing our best to practice social distancing, trying to stay at home whenever possible. And we do take the children outside just to burn off some energy. But even if we go to parks, we try and keep them off of like playground equipment and keep our distance from other people.
Now, recently, about 4 or 5 weeks into everything here,
Yes.
Governor Cuomo put into place an order where if we are anywhere where it could be difficult to
Mm.
keep 6 feet from somebody, we're to wear a mask or face covering of some sort.
Yes.
Is there anything like this in Japan, and was it put into place by the government? I know that, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like your living quarters in Japan probably a little bit closer than we're used to here in Northern New York.
Um, Yes, I live in Osaka, which is the largest city in Western Japan. And people in Japan have always been, I guess you could say, trendsetters in wearing masks in public. There's a lot of reasons for that, having to do with allergies or sanitary reasons, or simply just people who want privacy. But I have seen an uptick in the number of people who wear masks. The thing is, because of the way that the laws of Japan are set up, they don't really have the authority to force people to either go on lockdown or wear masks. So it's entirely sort of voluntary.
Now it's voluntary, but are people? I mean, you said that you've seen an uptake in the mask. Is it?
Yes.
I mean, here it's probably similar. I mean, the government
Mm.
is telling us to do these things. They can fine us or whatever, but they can't physically make somebody do it. So there in Japan, similar, but you're seeing an uptake in it.
Yes, I would say probably normal. It's maybe 30, 40%. Right now, it's maybe three quarters of people I see wearing masks. But the government doesn't have the force of law. Officially, they are strongly requesting that people observe this kind of etiquette. I have seen a lot of stores finally come on board, especially because the prime minister first announced a state of emergency for 7 prefectures, including the greater Tokyo area, as well as several larger cities, including Osaka. And then just on the 17th, that was expanded to the entire country. So it's changing, but I still feel like it's got a ways to go.
Now, you are originally from Clayton,
Yeah.
so I just want to touch base quickly with you on how you originally ended up in Japan. How did you get there to begin with?
Well, it's a long story, but my whole life I've always been interested in other languages, other cultures. If I go way back to the beginning, it might have been in the third grade where the school brought in someone who studied abroad in Japan, and the whole third grade sort of did little research projects and presented about different aspects of Japanese culture. But then long story short, I ended up studying Japanese in college, studying abroad in my junior year, and then I decided I'd go to Japan for a little while after I graduated and work there for a while, practice my Japanese, and I met my wife.
And now you guys have a beautiful family
Thank you.
there, but your family is still here in Clayton. Your mom, one of my
Yes.
favorite people in the North Country, and I know she misses her grandkids. Did you have any plans of coming to visit soon, and were they disrupted at all by all of this?
Yes, well, we try to make a habit of being over there every summer, but I have no
Reason
idea
for
what
not
the
coming over
summer
in the
is going to be.
winter.
Well, there's a little snow, and it makes the weather unpredictable. But yeah, so we have no idea what the future is going to bring at this point, but we're hoping for the best.
Well, Julian, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. I hope that you and your family stay safe and stay in contact, and just stay healthy.
Thank you, and you too.
For ABC 50 and InformNNY.com, I'm Alex Hazard. Thanks for coming over to my home tonight. I hope to stay connected with you here on television, on our website, and on social media. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay strong. We're in this together all over the world. Good night.